What is this? Oh, hi everyone. So today we're gonna make a quick stew. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Like this. If I remove it, it's so bright. I guess it's okay. Yeah, so we're gonna cook today. Much better. So we're making a simple stew today, a really simple quick stew. Got my onion. Oh, peel it open. So we're just making a quick stew. It's not gonna take long. We're gonna have this with some rice or anything like that. My knife is not the best, as always. Alright, so we've got onion. I'm gonna chop this up. In here I've got my electric stove. Oh my goodness. That's okay. So we're making some egg stew. It's a very simple recipe. It's not. So what you're gonna need onion, oil, tomatoes, and egg, and whatever seasoning that you have. So that's what we're gonna do. So I've got the onions. I chopped one onion. This has been heating up. So this is my electric cooker. I use it all the time, most times. On here, and then we're gonna put some oil here. So put some oil, and I'm gonna leave that to heat up. Whilst that is heating up, I have tomatoes. So I have 4 fresh tomatoes. One is going off. This one, I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna chop it and put it to the side. But I have got some fresh, no, I got some tinned tomatoes as well to make up for the lack of tomatoes that I'm using. So I'm going to chop this up as well. What was I going to do with it? I was going to blend it, but it's only 4, so I don't think I need to blend it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put our onion in here. I'm sure it's heated. No, it's not all the way heated, but let's chop our tomatoes up. So we're gonna chop them into small cubes. ahead and put our onions in here. So we have some oil, onions, that is in here. Very hot. Sorry, my hold on, let me pause got my washing going, so it's making a lot of noise. So with the tomatoes, I'm taking out the seeds. I'm going to keep some of the seeds, but not all of them. So we have onions in here. It's frying up really good. Some of them is burning. It's not good. So you can see inside the pot there. Got the onions in there. I'm going to add a little bit of tomato puree. So the tomato puree here. Add a little bit on there. A little tiny bit. That goes in. This in here. Put it back in the fridge, and I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to leave this to fry up a little bit. So the onions is turned this kind of color, which is good. So I'm going to keep chopping my tomatoes because I'm going to put my tomatoes in next. Hello, welcome to my life. I'm making some egg stew. Very simple, budget friendly stew that you can make at home. If you have onions at home, you have tomato puree, you don't need to use a lot, and then you have fresh tomatoes as well at home. You can literally whip this up. I'm going to add the fresh tomatoes. I've chopped them up in cubes. So I'm going to cook that up. that up. I still have a couple of tomatoes to chop up, so I'm gonna chop them up and then add it. I'm going to still chop up some of the tomatoes. I'm going to put down the fresh tomatoes first before we add the tin tomatoes. I still have a few to chop up as well. Alright, this is the last tomato. So we use 4 fresh tomatoes. Alright, this smells amazing, literally. So nice. So you fry up. So what's in here in the pot is you've got some onions, some a little bit, about a tablespoon of tomato puree, and then we have 4 medium-sized tomatoes chopped up in here, and we're cooking it up. So at the moment, this is how it's looking like. I don't know if you can see it. We're going to go ahead and pour in. I think I'm going to use one. I'm going to use one. Oh, this is the plum. This is fine. I'm going to use one of this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash it up before I put it in here. Because I thought it was a chopped one, but it's a plum. It's the plum tomato, so it's not going to do any good in here. So I'm just breaking it down. with my wooden spoon. Put everything in here. This is very budget friendly. This is gonna feed a family of 6. It might look small, but it goes a long way. And as I said, all you need, this is making egg stew. You need onions, tomato paste, fresh tomatoes. If you don't have fresh tomatoes, you can use tin tomatoes. As you all can see, I used 1 tin tomato. We're gonna use the other one. This is plum as well. And then you need eggs, and then that's it. Actually, that's it. Very easy, simple dish. Some of the tomato plums is a bit too big, so I just need to chop it up. So what I'm making is gonna feed, as I said, it's gonna feed a family of 6. We're not 7 at the moment. We're only 6 in the house, so it's gonna feed 6, not 7 today. As I said, it's a very simple dish. It doesn't take long to make, honestly speaking. It takes about 45 minutes to make, the process wise, into starting to prepping to finishing. It takes roughly like that. Alright, so I'm going to leave this to cook down. I'm going to do a quick tidying up things. I'm going to add a bit more water here to rinse and then put it in here. Like that. All cleaned. Nothing wasted. I want to go extra mile with this dish. We don't need this. This is optional, but I'm gonna grate some carrots. Just gonna put a bit in here, but honestly, you don't need to do that. With the egg on its own, it's fine. It's going to be splashing everywhere. Yeah, so I'm gonna put a few things that you don't need to put in here. Number 1 is the carrot. Now I haven't put any seasoning here. When the stew turns sweet, I'm gonna go ahead and then put in. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my seasoning. For now, I just need to make sure it doesn't burn. Again, just have to keep stirring at this point. Everything that you need to add to this, you've already added to it. I'm gonna make some rice. I thought we had some potatoes there, but it's gone off, so I'm gonna put some rice on instead. It's a shame. I honestly thought we had rice. And no, I honestly thought we had potatoes coming in. Alright, so I have my rice nicely washed. I'm gonna add some salt. I just want to check up on my baby here. It smells really good. I'm gonna have a taste. It's getting there. It's getting there. So I have the rice on. I'm gonna cook. It's a rice cooker. It doesn't take long to cook, to be honest. So I have my seasonings here. I'm gonna use hot chili pepper. I'm gonna use the garlic and chili seasonings, the all pepper seasonings, and then I'm gonna use my all pepper seasoning as well. Alright, so I've got some eggs. I'm gonna crack them. So we're gonna use about 6 eggs, 6 medium-sized eggs. I'm gonna put them right in. I'm just checking to make sure my fin does not overheat. The last thing I want. 4. 5. 6. I'm gonna also boil some egg as well. So with the 6 eggs, we're gonna add a bit of salt. I got it here. Add a bit of salt. It's fine. And then I'm gonna whisk it. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna check up on the sauce. It's thickening up really good. Good. You know the taste. It's good. Alright, so we're going to put in the seasoning. We're going to start with some hot pepper. Not a lot. So sprinkle. And mix in there. We're going to go in with the garlic seasoning. Put that in there on the top. Then we're going to go with a chili base seasoning. This one. A little bit spicy, you know, a little bit spicy. Not too much, but a little bit spicy. Then we have my favorite type of seasoning. We're just going to add one for now. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to taste. It's good. I don't need to add salt, like I said. Here, when you are seasoning, you always start with your all-purpose seasoning first before you add salt, because most of the all-purpose seasoning have salt in it already. So this is sardine. I'll put that in there. Ooh, it's only 2. Wow. I thought it was more than that. Oh, anyways, so I have one more. Well, I was gonna put 3, but I'm just gonna put 2 to be honest. I don't need to put a whole lot. But with this one, I'm gonna pour the oil out. Everyone is so oily. Damn. Oh, this one has a lot in it. So, yeah. You just need 2 sardines. Now that is optional. You don't have to do sardines. Okay. Nice. This is coming together really, really good. I'm gonna have a quick taste. I think I might add a bit more. I'm gonna add a bit more chili powder. A little bit more. Just because the fish is a bit, the sardine is fishy. So you're just gonna put a little bit more spice in there. We're gonna go ahead and pour the egg. So this egg, added some oil, not oil, what do you call it? Salt. So I'm going to lower this, actually I'm going to leave it the same height, and then I'm going to cover this up. Okay, we leave that egg to bubble up and cook up, and then when it finishes doing that, we're going to stir up. I'm going to grate some carrots, and then I'm going to add that into that as well. You don't have to, this is all optional. The sardines you don't have to, optional for me, just to make it a little bit more richer. And I'm gonna cook some eggs as well, but you don't have to. So I'll cook a couple of eggs. Probably do 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I do 5. So yeah. Ooh. So we're cooking the eggs. Great. We're gonna then do the grate. We're gonna grate the carrot. So I have the grate. This, we have this for many years. So yeah. We're gonna check up on the egg though. Ooh, I don't know if you can see this. Let me bring it back so you can see. Stir it a little bit. Then we're gonna close it up, leave it to do its thing. I got my grater. I'm just wiping around the place. I got my carrot. Yeah, these carrot. It looks like it's gonna go bad very soon if it's not used. And I don't want to waste stuff, so yep. We'll pour that here. Take a look at it. Alright, so I have peeled up my carrots. I'm gonna check up on my salt. Did you see that? So I'm gonna do it because it looks like it's gonna burn. This is it. This is it. Looks good. so we're gonna grate 3 carrots. I'm gonna wash them quickly, and then we're gonna put them. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna grate them. We're gonna be clean. Grate it. This is how small, even, I don't know if I should go like this. I like this part better, it's much more, it's much more good. Here's how it's looking like. That's good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the carrot. You ain't gotta add a carrot, but I want a little bit of a texture in there. Crunchiness. Alright, so we're gonna mix this nice and gentle. I'm shaking me. I'm just finish shaking it. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this off And I'm gonna let the heat that's remaining in the pot to kind of cook the carrot. But carrot, you don't have to like cook it. You can eat it raw. So if it's well done and not well done, it's fine. You don't need those sort of things when you're cooking carrot. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for the egg to finish and the rice to cook. So the rice is finished cooking, so we're gonna dish out. So we got a bowl of rice, and then we're gonna dish out some soup. I don't know if the egg is done. Hold on. Alright, so the egg is done. It's a bit softy. I feel like it needs a bit more boiling, but it's fine with me. So I'm okay with the egg. So we're gonna get ourselves some sauce. Sauce, rice, egg inside. Amazing dish for breakfast or lunch or dinner. This is for breakfast because no one has eaten in this house, so everyone's breakfast. Just gonna take some what is that? Yeah. Let me grab some. Step into my candy store. It's hard for you to prove it. I know the loser anymore. There's nothing to Gosh, it's so hot here. So I'm gonna dish my one out. egg. So just gonna want to do this one. Alright, so that's gonna be for our lunch. I am gonna have my dish. So I got some bit of rice, a bit of sauce, and an egg on the side. Oh hey, how are you? I give you a call after today, after life. I'm gonna give you a call, okay? And then we can chat. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a couple of days. I like to have mayo with rice. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with it. Being obsessed with it for many years. I don't know how it started or why it started, but I just love myself a good rice with a sauce and then a mayo on the side. It's weird. It's weird. I know it's weird, but I love it. I'm gonna have okay, I'm gonna have some juice with this. I want to sit outside and eat today. I don't know why I want to do that, but I feel like I want to sit out and just eat. I mean, the weather is amazing. The weather is nice, so why not, right? But it's a bit cold-ish cold in there, so I don't know if it's a good idea. Ooh, the rice is hot. This is so nice. This is how you make budget friendly rice with egg sauce for your family. Easy, simple, peasy recipe. This did not take us 40 minutes. It took us less than 40 minutes. And this includes the prep. There's not even a lot of prep. I didn't even do, all I had to do was just chop onions. That's the prep. Literally, that's it. But yeah, it's good. You are invited. But I'm going to sit down to enjoy this meal. Alright guys, I'm going to see you guys next time. My next video. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye bye. I'm not using my stand today.